Hello, everybody. It's Randrog here with another episode in Against the Wind solo play. I'm currently delving into the mausoleum between the spaces, between worlds. This weird phasing in and out, ephemeral place. It's only here for a short time, but Arenthel has felt a calling inside that there's something in there he must find. We are on room 3. And so I bring up the delving rules. Yeah, delving, not delve, but delving. We're on room 3, so I need to roll a d, let's see, 2d6. And, oh, okay, close. 5. Alright. So I rolled a 5, so it's going to be a normal room because it's higher than the room number. So regular room. Moving next step, we detail the room. The 1 of 5 is a room size, so we'll just go ahead and room, yeah, 1 of 5. There we go. Go to roll again. This is a 7, so it's a medium or standard size room. That's fine. And I guess we can roll for the purpose. We're in a large mortuary. We already rolled a purpose for the one side over here. It's like a meeting area, and it's locked off, and it's even further blocked off by the little dog bone right here, which is actually where I had the failed roll here for this event, this area, caused a bunch of caskets and urns and all sorts of stuff to break down and fill the area with more bones and debris than was there previously. So I can't go through here without disturbing the dead, and I'm going to bank on Arenthel being slightly superstitious. You don't want to go stepping on bones. Walking among them is one thing, but having them scattered up before you, breathing—that's what it was. The roll was like toxic spores, but I took that as ashes of the dead. So we're not going here. This is effectively, unless it's like a last ditch, like we have to go somewhere. This is where we're going. We're not going this way. So now we're going up through this area. And we rolled a standard size room, which I believe this was a large room, so let's make it standard. And we do need to roll connection. And I guess I'll leave the purpose. I couldn't imagine there'd be too many more rooms. Other than there's the gathering hall with all the statues in it, and this area over here is just another connection. Maybe we'll see. Let's just roll. Why not? Have fun. And then 11 is a containment area. That is that's practically what a mortuary, ossuary, interment area is. So that makes sense. We'll go with that. All right. So make sure we're on black. And we'll just do a standard size area. Let's mark this up a little bit. Leave this open until we see what our connector or connection is. Oh, hey, no, don't need you, but what is today's? That's nice. Okay. Alright. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Room size, room purpose, adornment, sight, smell, unique room, connection. There we go. I can double check and see if that's the steps. Depending on the scenario, you may roll on tables to add further define. That's fine. We're in a collapsing morgue, not morgue, but mausoleum. There's not too much more atmosphere we need to add. He's already coughing on people's ashes. Okay, so let's look for the connection. I was already there, but I just want to double check. It's been a couple of days. 9. A staircase spiraling up or down. Ooh. I was not expecting that. Okay. So we'll actually close off this area. And we will put a staircase here. A spiraling down staircase. So let's do the central column support. And that one's really small. Let's go with too small. It's a little bit way too big. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. There. Oh wait, wrong keyboard. That's why. I was like, why is it not working? Let's see. No, this looks pretty good. We'll just cut you down in half. And we'll have the steps start here. And then they spiral down. And so... yeah. Okay, that might be clear that one side or the other is the steps into it. That's fine. And then we'll do the little pencil drawing along the edge for... there's my mouse. Yeah, the crypts continue, or the interment sections. It's a containment place, so... oh, maybe the containment isn't really the for these guys, but this containment is part of the staircase. The staircase leads to the containment, or this is where they contain whatever's downstairs. That could be very interesting, and also why he's being called to it. It's downstairs, is being contained. Something is down there. That I have ideas percolating. Okay. Check the connection. You may have to determine the number of paths and roll in T120 to determine their position. I've already just determined a position. I don't have to. It's on the left. Then that's where it is. Our room event, I believe, is the next. Yep, roll room event. T122. Room event. Let's see what happens here. Is a 7, which is a feature. T124. We'll roll without looking at the table. A 3. Interactive. Oh. Let's see. We have some interaction here. And we have 7. Assortment of rotating rings. Oh. Oh. Well. Now, what does that do? Unlike exploration features, room features are divided into interactive lore and magic. You can try to decipher their purpose, overcome their threats, or absorb their knowledge or powers. Okay, so the assortment of rotating rings will be a puzzle. Let's see. If you are in a challenge which you are trying to solve a mystery or enigma, decipher a message or mechanism, or comprehend the situation, it is a puzzle. Okay, so this is just another challenge rating, which we can roll for. So this would be him trying to get past this. So, okay. So, this is actually barred off. So this is locked. And I just need a good symbol for a lock. That's what I need to do, instead of trying to draw my own each time. Because my paint skills are horrible with the mouse. Well, we're gonna bar this guy. And then we'll do this. And I'm getting phone calls. Okay. Okay, let's get back to this. Minimize you. Okay. So we have our series of where are we? Assortment of rotating rings. They're interactive feature of the room that we just rolled. So let's actually add that into our room 3. So the regular room. It is a containment room. With a series of rotating rings. Rings acting as a lock use spacebar. Something I might need to invest in a new keyboard. This poor guy. This company no longer exists. All right. Challenge time. And you get like a transition. Challenge time. Challenge. 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 Sorry. Okay. So this is a puzzle, and I can do the rolls for the craziness on it, but I'm gonna rein it in because let's just take a look at the rules really quick. So this is a puzzle, is a challenge. So just click on challenge again, take us up there. So maneuver endurance ranging from 1 to 6. Uh, let's just see how many rings there are. I'm honestly just gonna say there's 3. In my mind, I want to say we'll roll a d4. Let's roll a d6. At two, anything 1 and 2 we'll ignore. So, of course, 6. We have six rings. We're gonna go with the max. All right, so we'll use that as the endurance, and then we'll roll again for the maneuver, which is how much they can do. 6, goodness. All right, so 6 and 6. Man, this is like okay. Let's see, rotating ring puzzle. Oh wait, my unlock was off already. So endurance. All right, maneuver. Maneuver of 6 and an endurance of 6. I want to do 6 out of 6. And 6 out of 6 for the maneuver as well. So I do start the challenge with the upper hand. So let's just double check on the challenge procedures. It's really, really quick. I'm pretty sure I covered challenge rules in the rules chapter. Rules challenge. There we go. Define its concept. We know what it is. Rings. We have to, since there's 6, I was thinking like 3 like big ones on the floor, but now there's 6. So it might just be like 3 on. Let's see. We can envision it here. I'm moving my hands. We can envision it. They can't even see that guy. Yeah, we can envision it here. So there's like, let's do a little isometry. Not that low. And this is we'll do like a cut of the wall. Like this, yeah, this wall right here. Cut you out. And we're just gonna go very Skyrim-y. And these are like, you know, I'm sure there's just like a, oh wait, there are circles. Circles! I could just do that. Nice. Circle right there, circle right. You know what? Because I'm an enterprising sort. Oh wait, that is not the button I clicked here. There we go. And let's copy and paste. Where are you? That is not what I was wanting to do. Is there not a transfer? There we go. There's one. I'll paste another. I pasted another, didn't I? Oh, what happened there? Oh, because I moved the, no, let's delete that. Delete. Okay, that's... Why on earth? go. And then we'll extend this. I want to cut it off. There we go. Actually, I want to make that just a little tighter so it doesn't get too crazy. Okay. Need a T. There we go. What? Okay, let's merge some paint layers. There we go. Alright, so now, copy, paste, move, copy, paste, move. Alright, there we go. We have something close to that in background. Let us clean up. Alright, deselect. There we go. Let us clean up the layer is locked. What? There, let's clean this up and I'll do a better box. No. There we go. Consummate professional. Yeah. Here we go. Get changes to black. And now that I have a tool over here, I can use. That is as close as I'll get. Oh wait, U paint layer. There we go. Okay. So these are the 3 circles, and I can spend the time to try doing more little circles inside. I'm not going to do that because that just beats sadistic at this point. Anyway, so this is the wall here, and I'm going to assume Skyrim style. There's symbols there. I have to go hunt around to find the symbols and get them lined up properly. You know, nice normal dungeon style, video game style puzzle. I'm happy with that. It fits in my worldview. So we start with the upper hand, which is not an ambush or surprise. That's perfectly fine. And then we have our actions. And we score a hit, which is a 10 or up. We reduce the endurance. And if we get roll double sixes, we reduce it by 2. Check the upper hand and continue going. So let's get to it. So we're going to try solving the first one that we find. And I could try really going into depth and making a what's the symbols? Why am I hunted down? But a 6. Okay, so rolled a 6. That is a miss. But we have stats, and we can burn those stats, or resources rather. And do I have any? Yes, show the form, please. Dagger. We don't have anything trait-wise that could immediately help us with this. So I don't have anything I can use to double that to an 8 to make it much easier. We can. Let's just look at. Because for some reason, resolve is one I can never remember. Factor is just the circumstances around resolve. Is your mind and willpower. It's perfect. I can use that. That's my mind. I'm literally burning my mind to get those extra 4 points to solve some of it. I hate. We're only just started it. So we burned 4 points. That brings me block off this time. Okay, down to a 2. So we have knocked this down to 5. And let's see, first roll is a 6. Burn, resolve to make it a hit. Alright. So we got there. So let's go for the second roll. So we're going to say that we solve this first one, and we're just going to fill it with a green. Okay, that is not at all what I wanted to do. So let's merge these paint layers again. Let's just merge everything down to one. All this down to one so I can start fresh. There we go. Everything's down to one. Fill you up. There we go. So we got the first one done. Roll again for the next because we keep the upper hand. We have an 8, which is not bad. I still don't have anything I can use as a trait to come up. And we will burn our factor. I'd hate to use the last of my resolve. But the factor is so much more useful generally. Let's just go ahead and knock out the rest of our resolve to finish that out. So we get 2 out of 6. Second roll. Toll, goodness. An 8. Let's see, burn 4 resolve, burned 2 resolve. Let me double check, see if I'm not going too hard on this action. Yeah, 10 or higher is a hit. Okay. So I want to make sure I wasn't being harsher on myself than I needed to be. But no, I'm being the right amount of harsh. Okay. Let's see. Correctly aligned the first ring. Ring. There we go. Okay. So make it a hit. And correctly aligned the second ring. Correct letters make for correct words. Alright, third roll. Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. Nothing oh, I did not fill in. Doop. Okay, let's go. 7. I'm just not having a good time with this. Alright, I'm going to have to take a hit and give the environment its chance to act. And hope it's not going to fortify itself. Like, oh, it just undoes the ring and scrambles it again. Like, no. Okay. Because I can't just keep burning stats. I mean, I can, but I'm down to, what, 12? Oh, I didn't take off, no, I took out, yeah, took resolve down to 0. So, 12 left. I will take the hit. Let's go to challenge. Challenge procedures, there we go. Combat interaction goes to puzzle. Okay, so it's not that type of interaction. Okay, puzzle. Alright, before I go crazy again. Upper hand, perform your action. If you declare your action, roll the dice. If you hit without using resources, you get to keep the upper hand. Oh, wait, I've been doing that wrong. Otherwise, you lose the upper hand. So I should have lost the upper hand previously. Because I used resources. Alright, that's I'm not going to retcon those last two. I can retcon the last two. Because failing on my part. But I'm just going to take the hit on this. Okay. Challenge procedures. Puzzles. When you lose the upper hand, it is the puzzle's turn to act. You use the tables below to determine what it does. So its acts can be taken by the environment as well. Alright, let's see what type of actions it takes. There's a 7, which is aggressive. That's always fun. And 11. Challenge strikes at a weakness. So what kind of weakness would the challenge would I have right now aside from mental capacity? Well, let's just say that Right, it's an aggressive. That's why I just was just on. Others. On the challenge turn, choose the action type as aggressive. Okay, so you lose one resource due to an event caused by the challenge, such as an attack, a sprung trap, stress to the situation, and so on. Select the most relevant resource to decrease or randomly determine rolling a d6. So let's do that. Ignoring 2 because our resolve is already empty. 3. And that is our essence. Ooh, like a spirit. So maybe the weakness is my character's superstition, his superstitious nature, and so maybe a like a ghost or something strange happens nearby that causes him to lose some essence. Like it scares him. Let's see, that was a 7. That is not a 7 at all. It's an 8. 7. Take a hit. So I should have been taking more hits or more losing actions. All right, take a hit. Puzzle takes aggressive action. Ghost scares Arenthal. Lose 1 essence. Okay. So now for our 4th roll. 8. Why? We just cannot catch a break, can we? If 8's close enough, let's just say that we use some of our gear to get it opened up, so we can at least get another hit, because we've had 2 successes. 2 successes, which should bring that down to 4. I'll make it. Goodness. 3. Okay, so that's 8. Burn 2 gear to make it a hit. So I use Arenthal uses we'll say he uses some, like, I wouldn't say it's lock picking tools. This is stuff he'd have to have. Uses some trinkets, some of the trinkets, nearby trinkets to get the rings. Wow, the rings to rotate out of sequence to make a. So yeah, so he uses some nearby trinkets to like pop the ring up and out so he can slot it into place. A good connection. Yeah, we'll say that. That sounds like a good reason for the puzzle to take an action. So let's go back here. Challenge procedures, puzzle. And we'll roll. Is an 11 special is its action. Oh, this could be fun. 7. Elements behave unpredictably. Elements, does that mean like the room itself? Okay. So let's say elements in the literal sense, like the environment, the elements around him, not so much like fire, ice, or fire, earth, air, water type elements. And we'll lean into the supernatural side of things. So suddenly the room is now so cold to him that he will, because I don't think he loses anything on a special, does he? Executes a distinctive move showcasing a unique ability, making revelation or significantly altering circumstances. Choose one. The challenge spins 1 maneuver to gain 2 endurance. Our chosen character loses 2 resources. That's special action. Okay, it does not lack maneuvers. It has plenty of maneuvers, and I do not want it regaining endurance, so I'm going to lose 2 vigor. Yeah, good. Okay, I'm lost working. Okay. I'm gonna lose 2 vigor to this. Puzzle takes special action. Yeah, I just want to notice that space. Okay. Takes special action. The room becomes unnaturally cold. And Arenthel loses. Arenthel loses 2 vigor. Unless it has trouble. They got a flavor, right? Yeah. It's trouble. No, yeah, now this has trouble. Begins shaking uncontrollably. Shivering, shaking. Shivering uncontrollably. And lose 2 vigor. And me with my spacebar. Yeah, the other sticks are just freely just pounding away. Okay. It's down to 3. So now we have our 5th roll. And if love of dice, please let me get something nice. 9, so close. 9. Okay, that. I mean, I guess I'll just use the last of the trinkets. And the numb locks off this time. There we go. Just make sure gear means what I think gear means. Weapons, armor, gadgets, possessions, supplies, provisions. It's fine. 9. So close. So close. Burn 1 gear to make it a hit. Okay. The last trinket is used. It says trinket. No, yeah, it'll say trinket because last trinket is used to lodge the ring in place. Alright, and then we get to roll the room's action. So the 9, I want to say it's special again. Yes. Oh no. This is a 6 for special. The puzzle challenges core assumptions. The puzzle challenges core assumptions. Okay, hold on. Before I go any further into this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. This brings us down to a 2. Which I need to mark these. Duke. So I got 2 left. Challenges core assumptions of themselves? Of who he is? Is that what we're going for? Or about reality? Maybe it's one of those. Because I have to lose 2 because it's a special. Because I cannot let it gain 2. There's no way. He's going to lose 2 essence to this. And it's going to make. It's going to be kind of like the others. Like the movie. I don't know if I hate to spoil a movie before it's been out for a while. It's kind of it's kind of mimetic in its. Or tropish, I guess, now. And that the ghosts. That the people are actually the ghosts for the living people. So maybe more supernatural things are happening around him where now the spirits are acting like he's the ghost. So he's just sitting there like trying to get these puzzles lodged, and there's now these beings around him talking like, who's moving the puzzle? Why are they doing it? Why are these rings moving? What's happening? And so he's having to fathom that maybe he is actually the ghost. And it's not that he actually believes it, but it is also phasing into a different world. So maybe in that other reality where the mausoleum should be, these people are just standing around watching it. So that could also be the case where it is real, or he is moving things in a different reality. Puzzle takes special action. Uh, a barrage of apparitions. Not barrage. Uh, a group of spirits appear around him. Wow.
I found a few places near you.
Goodness. My phone thought I was asking about spirits, so no, it's fine. I don't need any drinks right now. See, a group of spirits appear around Aranthel, marking on the movement of the rings. Wow. There we go. Of the rings. I swear, I can type right. I have shy fingers, and I know you're going to be looking at this, so that's what's going on. Working on the movement of the rings, making him question if he is really a ghost. Okay, question. Uh, who is haunting who? There we go. And then lose to essence. Man. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I took a hit. Sorry. Let's rephrase this to miss. Take a miss. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sixth roll. There. Double sixes. Come on. Hey. 7. He's not catching a break on this, is he? And there's nothing I can do to really help with that. I have to I have to take a miss on it. There's nothing else I can do. Hey, okay, 7. Take a miss. See what the room has in store for me. Is an 8. That is not an aggressive. That is an no, that is an aggressive action. So I will be losing a stat point. Let's see what it looks like. Unseen threats cause exhaustion. So I only have talent and factor. And we'll just take a hit on the factor. Yeah, factor. Yeah, we'll roll. Because that's kind of like a weird spot between the two. Roll d4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for factor. Talent gets hit. Okay. And let's see. Takes aggressive action. How will he take talent away? Okay. So gives exhaustion. Maybe like a ghost grabs his hand and makes his manual dexterity a little rough for a bit, like a chill touch. We'll say a ghostly hand. No, because it's unseen. Aranthel feels a hand. I feel something. Grab his hand in a harsh manner. It becomes numb. Numb. There. Becomes numb, and he is unable to use it. It's not even okay. I might need to change where I'm rolling my dice because these dice are not liking me. Come on, Google Dice, show leniency. Gods of Dice, please bless Aaron though. Let him not die in the back of a mausoleum between worlds. Ay, 6. I have no resources. Okay, so what's the room doing to me? 7th roll. That's a 6. Take a miss. It's a 10. That's a special action. And that's gonna be like a factor. Man, this is wearing him down. 6. The puzzle challenges core assumptions again, so it's just more ghosts. Let's see. Turn around him. They are performing a cleansing ritual that performs a frightening ritual that shakes him to his core. Is he really a ghost? Did he die at sea? Die during the storm? Lose to factor. Eesh. He has 1 talent left. That's all he has. Is he going to make it? He might just have to run away. It's 8. That's a miss. He has nothing to give. He's going to have to flee this dungeon. But let's see what the room has in store for him. His 8th roll was an 8. Taking a miss. Ooh, too many enters. Let's see what the room does that makes him flee. It is a 9, another special action. Now let's see what happens. It is another 9. The puzzle hints at an unseen force at play. Okay. What unseen force at play? And because he's going to have to flee this, and I will roll to see if the mausoleum just disappears afterwards. Because he is going to have to find somewhere and bunker down and recuperate. Unseen force at play. So let's hit up the game machine. And we will roll on the table here. We'll roll 3 times. 6 is a lower half. 4 is chaos and peace. And then between the 2, chaos. Okay. Let's see, unseen force makes its presence known. Am I misreading that? This is double check puzzle. 9 hints at an unseen force at play. Okay. Okay, so maybe he's reading, like the rings themselves are displaying knowledge to him. The rituals being performed around him, everything that's happening, like he is now getting he's starting to put some pieces together. That this entity of chaos, unseen forces presence, becomes apparent to Arenthel from the etchings on the wall and the incantations. Wow. Incantations. Why am I not spelling that right? Oh, with the I. I don't know why. Oh, Encanto. That's why. Good movie, by the way. Anyhow, the incantations from the spirit priests. GM roll for the nature of the presence. Chaos. And we'll do 2 more. 4 is still in that lower end. 5, modest and grand. This is an odd one. 8. I mean, we'll go with grand because that middling area between modest and grand is an odd one. Grand, especially in terms to a presence. Like, is it a grand presence or a modest present? This is like a middling one. I'm just gonna put on grand. And the last one. 1, top half. 1. Okay, so this is gonna be negative or positive. 3, negative. Negative. Okay, so this is the negative grand chaos entity spirit. We can, let's see, let me try rolling on the name table in here. It's in the characters, I believe. Character, certain situation, role background, companion, eyes, build, hair, voice, attire, trinket, weapon. So they're not names. Let's skip that. There we go. Name, prefix, suffix. More. Morvar. Morvar. I want to throw in a third syllable in the middle. Let's get GME just for the sake of it. Name. In. Morinvar. Morinvar. That sounds fun. Alright. Morinvar is a god or demon. Let's do a 1d6. 1 to 3 god, 4 to 6 demon. Because there is a difference. Yeah, so it's a god. It's a god. Oh, wow, not even close. It's a god of chaos. Arenthel now suspects he is or Morinvar. Male, female. We'll do it again. 1 to 3 female, 4 to 6 male. Female. He now suspects she is the or a force behind the war his people now face. So he is still leaving here with information. He's fleeing, but he's still leaving here with information. But he is now out of everything, because he would normally lose 2 because it's a special. So lose last talent, and now has 0 resources. And with that, the combined force of the spirit priest's ritual and the fear instilled in Arenthel with the recognition of Morinvar's emblem in the tunes and the rings, the rotating rings. So, wow, I gotta look at this sentence again. The combined force of the spirit priest ritual and the fear instilled in Arenthel with the recognition of Morinvar's emblem in the rotating rings has caused him to flee in terror. Let's see, to lose his last inch of courage. He turns and flees the mausoleum. Wow, mausoleum. Now, he has fled. Does the mausoleum disappear behind him? Is it just going to be gone? Now he gets out. I'm always this magnanimous towards him. He does get out in time, if it does. He's able to get out. Him and the hawk. I'm assuming the hawk's already fled after the ritual started. Does it disappear behind him? 7 is not quite. Okay. Because I remember Game Master 7 falls in between. So it's not a yes, not a no. And 7 is right there in between. So it's still there. But he can no longer get in. Can he get back in if he needs to? 8, which is also not quite. Let's just say that his fear of the place will keep him from going in and out. Or the ritual worked. There we go. So the cleansing ritual, as he fled the mausoleum. As he fled the mausoleum, the chanting of the priests reached a fever pitch, and a wall of force shoved Arenthel out. So he turns to flee the mausoleum. Wall of force shoves. We'll say shoves. Keep the tense the same. Shoves Arenthel out of the entrance. Up to the entrance. The large stone doors slam shut behind him. Mausoleum, wow, still stands. Its existence phasing in and out of this world. All right, that is gonna do it for today. That wow, that was rough. Holy cow! So this puzzle's still to be completed for him to go further in if he decides to. If he can get back in, there's still something to be gained here outside of the knowledge. Possibly, maybe the knowledge is the only thing he went in for. But oh man, at least we have some more knowledge of the world. Now we know there's at least one god, if not many more. Usually, if a negative chaos entity, there should at least be a positive order entity. So there's at least a duality here. There may be more. We'll figure that out as we play. Oh, this is this is gonna be fun because he's now. Let's see, where are we? World map. All right, yeah, did I save you? Yeah, I saved you. We can just go back here. So we are here. So we still have to get home over here, and he does not know a way through. So we're going to regroup. He's going to possibly find a way to camp. Maybe go back to the grove of trees if he feels that safe. Maybe go back there, get some more pine nuts. I think is what I gathered last time. Get some more pine nuts. Uh, and we'll see where he goes next. But thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you would have done differently, or how you would have interpreted the results, or if I missed something, because I missed the whole every time I use resources to make it a hit, I lose the upper hand, and I would have been forced to flee much sooner. And maybe I'm misusing something on my character. If you see something, let me know. And also let me know what you think of the game so far, because I really think this is the most engaging, most involved section I've had on this. But and once again, thank you so much, and hope to see you again next time. Bye.